Hello, world! Dave here, you may call me mowdownjoe. Welcome back to Let's Play Penny Arcades on the Rainslick, Precipice of Darkness 3! And we have 2 more vaults that we need to go into, so let's check them out. Oh no. Yeah, sure. You didn't get that from, like, that statue that all the Cthulhu worshippers have. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with Precipice. Anyway, we can get an energy upgrade up there, so it's not worthless at least. I mean, at least it wasn't one-note joke there. I mean, Energite certainly. I certainly wouldn't mind an Energite upgrade, so that's not as bad. And we got one last fight to deal with here. Gabe gets some bonus damage here against the Golem Defender, and yeah, the Golem Defender is a tough fight. They are resistant to pretty much all damage, which is why you want to start battle off with dealing with a little bit of Ichor on them, just to kind of make things, just to soften them up a bit. He, of course, also summons Golems non-stop. Get rid of this gold Golem, he'll replace it with a silver. So, you know, if you want to, I would not put it against you to deal with the gold Golem first. I mean, although the Golem Defender hits like a ton of bricks there. It just hits very hard. But still, like I said, first things first, deal with you probably want to... I'd probably take out the Golem Defender first, honestly, in spite of, you know, me doing quite the opposite here. Fact of the matter is that he deals... that while he is very resistant to... Once you get Ichor on him, and once you slow him and get Ichor on him, he really doesn't have anything that will bother you too much. You can probably just go all out with whatever abilities you have available on him, and he'll come out just fine. So just let loose with whatever happens to be your best skills, and once just debuff him with Ichor, slow him, maybe throw a stun at him every now and then, and you'll come out of it relatively unharmed, I'd say. Ichor is just way too good. I mean, he is very resistant to Earth elemental attacks, and even Ichor won't change that. But other than that, once you get Ichor on him, you'll probably be able to just punch him with whatever attacks happen to work, with whatever your best attacks happen to be. So and he'll do the normal amount of damage. So you'll come out all right. He won't suddenly gain a weakness to anything. So you really don't. And that is also one thing that I could probably warn you about, is that he likes to use that shielded command that basically just means he's defending for a turn. So sometimes he'll just defend. I mean, that's pretty much the beef of his AI roulette there. He'll defend, he'll summon golems, and he'll punch the guy. So he really is more of a nuisance than anything. He has a lot of HP and doesn't really do much with it. But once you've worn him down, once he's used up his turn of defending, you'll probably be able to just punch through him with whatever attacks you happen to have. So just let loose with your strongest abilities, and he'll fall relatively quickly once you got him Ichored. So so you can probably just go ahead with whatever attacks you have to have available. And honestly, I wouldn't even bother with anything. Yeah, you know, let's get a slow on him just for the old time's sake. Yeah, like I said, he summons a lot of golems, but thankfully it's just silver, not a golden. So lots of HP, doesn't know what to do with it, and he does. And you know, and help. You could probably keep, if you wanted to. If you felt crazy, you probably could try farming his regular golems, but then you're gonna let the defender build up to insane amounts of damage, and he'll probably start one-shotting everyone. So that's probably very bad. Don't do that. Don't even try that. Just take your lumps and take out take out the defender as quickly as you can. Stun him with whatever you have, and if he defends, oh well, that's just that's gonna happen. It's annoying like that. Yeah, just go. Like I said, he hits hard, but he doesn't really have anything special up his sleeve outside of the fact that he likes to constantly summon Golems to assist him, which will be less of a threat as the battle goes on. Really, the defender is your main target. Just take him out. Really, I mean, this is about as straightforward as a battle as we can get here. Just I mean, if you didn't have Icar going, you'd probably be dealing with you'd probably be dealing with a lot. You'd probably be having a lot less damage there. You'd be probably dealing a lot less damage, to say the least. I mean, he's not terribly different. I mean, he's an easy boss, honestly. Most of the bosses are pretty easy, and I probably could afford to crank up the difficulty a bit. I mean, they do allow you to do that mid-battle, but outside of the fact that I keep using Entomb when I know it's ineffective against him. Yeah, it's the usual boss fare. Interrupt every time you get a free opportunity to blast him with your best attacks, and he'll fall well enough. You'll definitely... Icar is pretty much required for this fight, though. If you don't, his high defenses will just make the whole fight relatively just a huge nuisance there. So, once you've gotten him down, you shouldn't have too much difficulty. See, it's amazing how much damage Bulwark prevents there. It's just... But yeah, once you got him Icar, he's just gonna fall. So just let loose with your best attack. Eventually he'll go down. Just like go down relatively easily. You really shouldn't have any difficulties once you got him Icar. Once you got him Icar and slowed, he'll probably just be one of the easiest fights that you'll have to deal with. He deals a lot of damage, but it's not. It's all single target, so it's not like you have really anything too deadly to worry about. Just keep hitting with your best attacks, and he'll fall. So there's really nothing that you have to worry about. Your one Icar deal is pretty much going to be the bulk of the work here. So yeah, Noir's just going to get ridiculous to make. He's just going to sit there and not have anything going. Yeah, well. Poor defender, never really even gave him a chance. But oh well, it's an easy enough fight. Outside of the fact that I keep insisting on using it. But really don't. I've already kind of said everything that needs to be said. I think we got it. Yeah, constant interruption is just not being as effective. There we go. And got a good amount of money and experience from that. So let's see what's inside this last vault. There should be a painting. Oh. Damn it, they had to blow the vault. Huh. He seems to be growing. You know what he's doing. He's gonna revive the god of doors. Well, that was very witty of you. Oh great, we're gonna deal with a giant secret creature in the middle of a bank vault. That's a Leviathan? Really? If you want to call this a boss fight, I won't blame you at all. But it's more of a joke boss fight, if anything. Really, you can take him out with a sucker punch from game there. That's all you really need to do. But I'm gonna string this one off. this is really a pointless fight. But we know how fast Dr. Blood is, so it's gonna that 1,000 HP is so even something that only has 1,000 HP will be enough for him to make his getaway. God damn you, Dr. Blood. God damn you. If he's so damn quick, though, you'd think he'd have like mastery over time or something. Oh, wait, he drove through a car. He drove through a wall in a 3rd-story building last time. Now he has a helicopter? What? He doesn't care. Interrogation, yeah. I don't think torture really works as well as you think. So I could end the episode here, or start the next area, but that's really kind of nothing. Instead, let's head down to the Coliseum. There's been a bunch of new enemies waiting there, and a bunch more just got added. So let's go ahead. We have a whole second tier to deal with. And if you're wondering why this is a 30-minute video, well, that's why. Because we got a lot of fights to deal with. These guys are pretty painful. We have zombie brutes and legionnaires. These guys are probably the easiest of the tier 2 enemies. All you need to do is have Gabe go Flaming Fist, and once you have 40 of them on him, it's just like a few rounds of punches, and that's all that you really need to do. And these guys, all the enemies in the Coliseum are weak to fire, what can I say? And they're resistant to ice. They're also weak to holy, but it's not really worth saving up the MP to go ahead with anything like, to go ahead for a devil knuckle there, so yeah, good little Molotovs. This will do reasonable enough damage, I guess. So yeah, straightforward fight heal is necessary. Have Gabe just punch them all with Fire Fists, and that should deal more than enough damage to just blaze through this. I have no idea why I keep insisting on using Blizzard against these guys, considering that they're resistant to ice. But yeah, this is an overall very easy fight. Just let loose with your Molotovs, honestly. There's really nothing. I mean, this is probably the last fight that you're gonna have any kind of use for them. So just like guys in fire, that should all be everything you need. Not bad. The Mega Zombies, though, I died against these guys once. They're pretty tough. My strategy against these guys is pretty much just try to have Gabe make all their damage, because they deal a lot of damage. They're straightforward damage dealers, but they hit hard. So just go all at it with your physical attacks, and with whatever fire damage you have available in them, and they'll fall reasonably well enough. Just like all the zombies, like all the enemies here, resistant to fire, resistant to ice, weak to fire, weak to holy. Just burn them down with whatever fire spells you have available on hand. That should be sufficient. You can probably go ahead and mix in a couple, I don't know, some like. This battle will probably go on long enough that you can actually make use of all those apocalyptic spells. So just you can probably mix in a couple of some damage and whatnot, and fire Crimson should deal enough to actually burn them all. This is definitely a tough fight. You'll have to heal constantly. You definitely need to heal constantly. And like I said, these guys actually got me, and I'm not afraid to admit it that this is a very tough fight. And I wish that Mora actually had a better heal than Hair, because it's really quite pathetic. Yeah, Tycho's definitely Tycho is definitely the better healer of the two. I will say that much. Even if, you could probably give Mora the gentleman class a little bit, because it makes me think a little less, whatever. But outside of that, there's really not much I can say here, other than go ahead with whatever. Might want to even set up the heal garden just to be on the safe side here, and let loose with your best apocalyptics and whatever happens to work best here. So just go all out, and eventually you should be able to deal with these guys. They hit hard, but they aren't anything too dangerous, to say the least. Yeah, I really don't get the point of the seasickness spell that they give you from that skill trait. Everything else has been back. Yeah, but once you get, even though they each have like 12,000 HP, eventually you should be able to wear them down, and it should be a relatively easy fight after that. Ow! Yeah, these guys, like I said, these guys hit hard. And they're not even the hardest fight that we'll have to deal with. I probably would have gone on with God Save You to heal them, since we actually managed to get so much MP out of that. But, yeah, well, this, like I said, it's not a tough fight by any stretch of the imagination. Just let loose with your strongest attacks on them, and eventually you'll deal with them. I mean, these guys did kill me once, though, so just make sure that you have gate tank the damage as well as you can, because those bites, they really bite hard. Thank God. Like I said, not the hardest fight that we have to deal with. We got a monstrosity to deal with. Someone's been playing Magic the Gathering. Again, I said that. Wait, didn't I say that? Let's play. Whatever. But yeah, this guy's pretty much similar to all the zombies here, but he has a lot of HP and he hits very hard. So just let loose with your best debuffs, your slows, your ickers, whatever, and keep your wits about you, because this guy hit like a truck. War off the bat is probably not a bad idea. It gives you some time to set up against him, because you will need to set up. Just let loose with all your apocalyptics and whatever, and as well as your game break to start taking all the damage that the monstrosity will do. He does a lot of damage. He gets hard. I almost do not come out of this fight alive. I will openly admit that, but this guy almost takes me out. This guy hits hard. He is a tough fight. He's a tough fight to deal with. So just go with whatever tends to work best for you. And just like I said, it's just let loose with all your weak defense. You should come out of this fine, I guess. Although, like I said, fire damage is your friend here. Let loose with that as much as you can. And he has more HP than I believe than some of the bosses that we just dealt with. So he's definitely a threat, to say the least. He's also somewhat resistant to physical attacks, somewhat, but not too much. It's just kind of strange. Like I said, it's just a matter of debuffing him with your ickers and slows, whatever, and watch out for that, for his all whatever that was called there. But just let loose with with your best attacks, and eventually he'll just keel over. Eventually, he hits hard. He's a tough fight, and you'll probably want to be up on your guard for this. If you're unsure that you take this, you'll probably come back after the next chapter. He'll still be there, but he's not something to be trifled with. He will probably deal significant damage, heal up as frequently as you can, to say the least. And I would not be adverse to using the throwing in a choke. I probably should have used chosen one instead of whatever epoch, instead of trying to retcon it as slower. Trying to get another retcon, because he hits hard, very, very hard. I'm not joking there. Eventually I'll figure out the right order to cast all these apocalyptics, but I'm surprised I have not actually thrown Icar on him yet, though. What was I thinking there? I'm wondering what I was thinking during this fight, seriously. It's definitely he hits hard, and he's pretty much just brute worst, really, and that's really what makes him dangerous. But once you've dealt with that, he really doesn't have anything too dangerous to deal with. Although he did almost wipe me out, which is kind of surprising. I'm still wondering how. But yeah, once you got him pinch max, once you get dealt, eventually, I think we might finish him off here. I think. Yeah, he's pretty resistant to damage, to say that much. But I think we got him. I think we got him here. There we go. Yeah. And he's not even the hardest fight. Ooh, Garden of Inspiring Breezes. That is probably one of the best skills in the Gardener class. No doubt about it. Gives you MP every time the garden fires off, so it's just nice. Doesn't give everyone MP, just a couple people. Anyway, this guy is definitely the hardest fight that we'll have to deal with in this tier. Hermitol is, well, he's like all the other zombie creatures that we've dealt with fire resistant values totally. Except he's much worse. Much worse. He has a spell that actually will go ahead and boost his defense and his speed. So that is, he will run circles around you. There is no other way of putting it. He will run circles around you, and he will kill you. There's really no other way to put it. So it's just you're gonna have to, once he does use that, just hit him with more to stun him for a good bit, because otherwise he's going to be literally running circles around you. He gets massive speed boost from this thing, and it was not. I'm going to spoil it for you. I do eventually beat him, but I'm not actually going to show you the fight that I beat him with, because I actually just got sick of fighting this guy. Just the fact that he ran circles around me. He hits hard. In fact, my advice for you is to start from now on, just since Mora actually has a skill that causes her to start off with the extra MP there, just have her start off with her Garden of Earthly Delights, or whatever it is, one that gives MP, and that should make this fight a lot more palatable, because he hits hard. You will probably not get very many good chances to interrupt him once he actually goes and ups his defense and his speed, and it is just overall one of the most obnoxious fights that you'll have to deal with. He doesn't have any particularly strong attacks, but the fact of the matter is that he will buff his speed so much that he will be one-shotting everyone left and right and taking 2 turns for each of your party members one. So it's not going to be not going to be a fun fight at all. You're going to have to be, it's a very difficult fight. It's possible at our current levels. But, yeah, once he gets that Chariot Lariat coming up, you're in a world of hurt. Let's see, look at where he is on the command bar already. He just took his turn, and he's already about to get in, like, 2 more. It's ridiculous how much of a speed boost this thing grants. Like I said, Icar, slow him, have Gabe start tanking him right away, make sure to go ahead, and with the damage he'll deal is just offensive. Keep him slow, keep him Icar, keep the Garden of Earthly Delights going, because you'll need all the MP that you can get against this guy. He hits like the Dickens, and he is definitely one of the most obnoxious fights that you'll have to deal with. Seriously. I can't believe this guy is. He just moves so fast once he gets a Chariot Lariat going up. You won't even have much of a chance to get. It doesn't boost his defense that much, but it boosts his speed into stratosphere, and it's just good luck, man. Just good luck if you're against him, is all I can say. You should be able to come out on top with some trial and error, to say the least, but I will say this, you probably will be a bit. The guy hits hard, he comes fast, and you probably really should be at your just doing as well as you can. Slow won't be enough. If defense will not be enough, you want to get him stunned, you want to watch out. This is going to be overall a massacre. I'm not even going to mince words here. Just, yeah, we're going to need this fight is just, you know, it's always kind of painful when you're doing close commentary and you actually watch all the mistakes you made. But in this case, it really wasn't so much mistakes as being completely unprepared. This guy runs, seriously, he moves along that action bar like it's nothing. He's getting off so many turns, it's ridiculous, and you're just not going to be able to keep up on healing at all, especially not with getting only 1 MP a turn anyway. So that is why the garden, that's why that garden is probably one of the most important things that you can start off with, is just making sure that you actually have a much faster MP growth than your current, because you're not going to survive elsewise. It's probably, going off 1 MP a turn, you're not going to be able to deal significant enough damage against an inspiring breeze of sense. Yeah, if only I had realized that earlier. Devil Knuckle, though, does reasonable enough damage, but it's still charges, so you're not going to get, without the Garden of Inspiring Breaches, you're not going to be able to pull it off enough to make much of an impact. So, yeah, this is definitely the hardest fight that we've yet to deal with here. So just keep your guard up, because this guy will just run circles around you and deal so much damage that you probably, that there's no way you're just gonna survive. You're just gonna have to, that if you get lucky, well, more power to you, but you're probably in for some really, you're gonna have a bad time against this guy. There's really no way to mince words here. He's gonna be running circles around everyone, and you're just gonna have a bad time while he just is able to use his regular attack to just one-shot everyone. It's very embarrassing. Seriously, he's gotten 16 turns. And that's just because of Chariot Lariat. He's able to move that much faster than you. It's definitely one of the toughest fights that you'll have to deal with, to say the least. Yeah. And this is where it all, where the shit hits the fan. Hope you have better luck against him than I did. Like I said, I did eventually beat him, but it's not an easy fight. Oh well. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dave, and remember to brace for the worst and expect the best. Take care. This guy. Finally, let's go ahead and clean that prize. Alright, I'm guessing that's for Jim there, so let's take a look. It gets rid of all the magic in Jim Dark Magic. That's what I suffered for? Damn it!